This is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt, bringing stories that are important to our community in and around Ocala. Plus, of course, a splash of sports as well. Now, here's your host, Tom.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmidt. Hey, do you need to relax?
Boy, do I need to relax.
You probably do. We're talking about Miami Beach, Florida. It's only a drive away. Relaxation. Yes, that Miami Beach. With its 7 miles of pristine beaches, Miami Beach with its international cuisine, its art and culture, you know what? You could win a hotel stay in Miami Beach and a tank full of gas. But you can only win if you call in and give us your name and phone number. Just call 352-732-8000. That's 352-732-8000. Your trip to Miami Beach. Paradise is only a drive away. Brought to you by your friends at WOCA, The Source. And no, Joe Martone, you cannot go.
I know. Never been.
You can't even check. You can't. No, I've never been to Miami Beach.
Oh, well,
I've never been to Miami Beach proper in my life. No. I've probably driven through it, but I've never stayed. I've stayed in Fort Lauderdale, West Palm.
You go through there to go to the Keys, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. I see it on TV.
I've
seen the movie.
I've been to Dania. I've been to Hollywood.
But they have the deco in the middle, right, or something?
Been to Wilton Manor. Been to Margate, Coral Springs, all around Miami Beach. Just never stayed in Miami Beach.
That's all right.
Hey,
Matt Gibbs is up to his eyeballs
in your car.
My car's there too this morning. Yeah, my car's there.
So Matt Gibbs isn't here because of you.
Probably my fault. Okay, I'll take that.
We're blaming you.
But they are booked because I think they're off Thursday and Friday.
Right.
They are booked solid wall.
People getting ready to go on trip, going on trip,
vacation,
oil
their
change,
trips,
stuff like
and oils and little things, big things.
Sunrise Auto, not a better place in the city to go get your car.
I thought you were going to say on Earth.
No, not a better place in the city to go get your car worked on than Sunrise Auto.
Yeah, they're there.
Hey,
yes,
I got to ask you
something.
I got to ask you something serious. We haven't talked about it yet on the show today.
You haven't.
We're only going to talk about it briefly because it doesn't seem that it was that. Although it's always a big deal, it doesn't seem like it was a large enough deal to dwell on it.
Okay.
But there was an incident here yesterday at the mall.
Oh, yes. Yesterday afternoon there was
in the parking lot.
A shooting in the parking lot. But
OPD said it was a single incident. People were on the internet saying, there's an active shooter, but there was not.
No.
Happened in the parking lot.
Yeah, not in the mall, in the parking lot.
It was called in, and at no time, the OPD said no time was the public safety. They think this was an isolated incident, and the public at large was not in danger.
Right. No.
We did shut down
the mall, but that's the procedure if anything like that happens for the safety of the patrons and everything. But everything else open right back up again. So yeah.
We had to talk about it, but
it's news. It's news. Yeah.
It like they said, this is considered an isolated incident.
Yeah, it's not driving by and just shooting at people with a machine gun or whatever. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
So we don't know the details as far as if it was
and very little had been released by the Ocala PD. And by the way, that happens during an open investigation.
Oh yeah. They don't say nothing.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you nothing because we don't know yet, and if we do, we're still not ready yet.
So you and the family are going to a predetermined destination for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're
dinner.
going to a restaurant. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But you're going to take advantage of the weather probably that day because it's supposed to be mostly sunny.
Yeah.
And 81 degrees.
Oh.
That what that sounds like to me. Now I don't know because I don't own one, but that to me sounds like prime motorcycle riding weather.
Let me think about that. Yeah.
81 degrees and sunny. You couldn't ask for better, could you?
Yeah, 79.
Yeah, right, but
78.
You get 72, 73 sunny. It's still a little chilly when you're riding the bike.
Oh, it is not.
Oh, is it not?
Oh, it's gorgeous like that. You kidding me?
I
think
it would be a little chilly. I think 78 to 80 would be perfect weather.
No. 75 to 80. You can put a short sleeve shirt on and just go.
Well, that's what I mean. But 71, 72 degrees would be a little chilly.
So you put a jacket on.
Right. But between 75 and 81, 82 temperature, I would think that's a short sleeve shirt, a pair of jeans, and a pair of motorcycle boots. Because don't be the moron that goes in flip flops and a pair of shorts.
You can't shift in flip flops.
Yeah. I asked somebody that because I wear flip-flops exclusively. You know this.
Most of
but
the
I don't
time.
own a motorcycle.
Right.
And I asked a buddy of mine that works at a motorcycle dealership, how does somebody shift with flip-flops on?
You don't.
He goes, well, they got lazy motorcycles now. I go, what do you mean? He goes,
yeah.
oh, there's automatic shifters now.
I heard.
I did not know that motorcycles had automatic shifters now.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they
Automatic transmissions,
Yeah, I know what
as
you
it
mean.
were.
Yeah, they do.
But he said, and I said, when did that happen? He goes, it came from the scooter technology.
yeah.
Because scooters, since the early 90s, have been automatic.
Yeah, all you do is just. It's
and
like
it shifts gears.
ATV. You
Right.
just,
And it shifts gears.
Yeah.
Well, now they have motorcycles. So I can
Oh,
actually.
yeah, they've had them out for about 15
Right.
15 years.
So
or
I could
yeah.
actually ride a motorcycle now. Although you don't want me to ride a motorcycle because I'm an idiot. So
I'm not going to say that.
believe
But they
me.
will train you. You can
Look,
take courses.
I'll call an idiot who's an idiot. I'm an idiot when it comes
Well,
to
no,
motorcycles.
they can train you. They can actually
Joe,
train you.
the first time I ever drove a scooter,
Yeah.
I laid it down on the side 100 yards away from where I first got on it. And it was a scooter.
Oh.
Okay. Hi, caller. Who's this?
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good, Hugh.
I get worried about you when you call and you laugh. That worries me.
Well, Hugh's from the home of Harley Davidson, Milwaukee,
To
Wisconsin.
each other, okay? It's the holiday season. Got to be nice to each other. Now, speaking of motorcycles, I was born and raised about 5 miles from Harley Davidson. They're going to be coming out, if not already, with an all-electric motorcycle. What do you think about that?
Well, I'll tell you what. Most Harley Davidson riders have a radius of about 40 miles, and they're home. Then you got the steel seat, I guess they call it, iron butt that go cross country, what have you. If you're going to be using it locally for a day, 40 miles, it might work. I don't see a motorcycle. It depends on the range, really.
I mean, what's the gas tank on a motorcycle hold? 4 gallons, 5 gallons?
Mine holds 6.5.
Yeah, so we're not talking about a lot of gas to go a long way.
Right.
Electric, I just think it takes away the muscle look of a motorcycle.
Well, you're not
if you know
gonna-
it's electric.
Well, if it's electric, you're going to have sound speakers in there going.
Yeah, because it ain't gonna make that noise.
Now, see, mine. You don't know. No disrespect to Harley Davidson. I love the brand. I like the motorcycle, but I drive a Honda. If I'm in the driveway, and this has happened to me many times, and when I drive to the mall here, I have to rev the engine or tap the horn for people to actually hear me. With a Harley, if it's just sitting there idling, you'll hear it. Mine, you don't hear.
Well, actually, a Harley from the factory, unless you order pipes like that, a Harley's actually a very quiet running motorcycle. They add those mufflers on it that make it louder. If you get one without those mufflers on it, Harley actually runs very quiet.
Well,
I've been to the Harley Davidson factory I did the tour in Milwaukee.
Did you really?
And we found out. I always thought Harleys were loud motorcycles.
No.
People make them loud motorcycles.
Yeah, they're tuned.
Right. They put special mufflers on them and everything.
They actually have a soundproof room where they test the motorcycles and tune the pipes, and then they're all going to be this way.
Right.
Okay.
So the ones that come from the factory actually run very quiet. I watched them come off the assembly line, and when they come off the assembly line, they crank every one of them when they come off the assembly line to make sure it works good and everything.
No kidding.
Right there as they come off the assembly line.
Well, Harley's come such a long way. The joke was, if you want to find a Harley, just follow the nuts and bolts and this. Yeah. But that's cleared up now. They finally fixed that problem. What else you got for us, you?
Well, I just wanted to say with the motorcycle there, if you don't have the potato, you don't have a motorcycle, right?
That's 100% you. Thanks for the call. Potato. Yeah.
That's true.
That's what my dad used to say. Motorcycles go potato.
Mine doesn't. Mine, I don't know.
Well, and you have a trike too.
Well, it's the same motorcycle.
Right, but yours is I would think sturdier to ride than a two-wheel.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, but when I had the two-wheeler, it's 750 pounds.
Although, can you really consider those ones that's got the two-wheel in the front, are those really motorcycles?
They're backwards.
Yeah, it's like
asswards.
I don't understand left-handed golfers because you're hitting from the wrong side. Same thing.
When they first came out, the reverse three-wheeler, I guess you want to call it, it shook the heck out of me. The front wheels just didn't. Right. Now they tightened everything up, I understand.
It's very smooth.
Very smooth. But two wheels in the front.
Yeah, just get a four-wheeler.
Yeah, well, you got to remember when you're steering, those that have been on a trike, on a motorcycle, when you turn, you're leaning, and you lean into your turns.
But with a two-wheeler, how you leaning?
No, three-wheeler, you mean?
I know, but with the two wheels in the front, you don't have to lean.
No, it just, the two wheels are turning.
It turns like a car.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I've seen motorcycles, two-wheeler, it's, in reality, it looks like a two-wheeler, but it's a three-wheeler. And there's two wheels stacked together, about 4 inches in between, in the front. So they pull up, and the guy just gets off, no kickstand or nothing, just sits there.
Yeah, because it's three wheels.
But
it doesn't look like it unless you take a close look.
You look at it, and it rides, it bends like, I think it made in Italy somewhere. But I looked close at that thing, and I went, but it's a full-size motorcycle. I went, wow.
So you know the Ocala Christmas parade was canceled. Sue Mosley was on here. We talked about it.
That's a dead horse now.
Bellevue and Denellen plan on moving forward with their parades.
How do they do that?
Last week, organizers of the Ocala parade cited a decision by the Marion County School Board to ban school groups. The steady increase in COVID-19 cases in Marion County and across the state played a part in that decision.
Yeah.
Christine Dubkowski, the Bellevue mayor, said her city parade will also suffer because of lack of student participation, but we're moving forward. It'll be a smaller parade, but we're still having it. I think it's important to have something to take our minds off everything.
All right, now, let me ask you.
By the way, Light Up Lillian, Lake Lillian, it'll take place as well.
You mean Pond Lillian?
Well, it's Light Up Lake Lillian, according to...
Why they call it Lake? When I first moved
there...
there...
It's all December 5th, by the way.
Yeah. First time I moved here, Tom, Lake Lillian. Lake Lillian. I pulled in there. Okay, where is it? It's a pond.
Yeah.
It's not a lake.
The Light Up Lake Lillian is from 4 to 8 p.m. on December 5th, and the parade, the Bellevue parade, is December 13th. It'll start at 2 p.m.
Yeah, I like, for the size of that pond, they light it up very nicely.
They do. Denellen's Christmas parade will hold their event on December 5th. It starts... It doesn't tell me what time it starts. So
all right, now
Denellen's December 5th.
Let's see.
Bellevue December 13th.
I'm going to attack your brain here, Tom. I'm in trouble. The Ocala parade. You know how long it is? How miles? Mile wide?
2.5 miles.
Okay. The Bellevue parade is about half a mile.
3/4 of a mile.
All right. We'll give them a whole mile.
The Denellen parade's about a mile. I was a judge of the Denellen Christmas parade floats 4 years ago, 4 years ago. Yeah. So I've been to the Denellen Christmas parade, and it's about a mile. It's about a mile. The route's
so
about a mile
compare
long.
that parade to here. They don't have that much cleanup,
right?
And all that. So they're not going to suffer.
And because it's a smaller venue size, it'll look like it's a bigger parade than it actually is. Whereas 2.5 miles, if you lose 42 of your 65 participants,
well, yeah,
that's a bunch of mileage to try to
well,
make up.
The whole thing is, I think, and it's my opinion, Sue, don't get mad at me, but I agree with you for shutting it down because economically she couldn't do it.
Right, that's it. Economically, it didn't make sense.
Now, if somebody with deep pockets says,
with the way they have to pay the police and the county sheriffs and the trash pickup.
If a guy or girl that had deep pockets, here's $40,000. I want the parade to run. Boom, we have the parade because everything be paid for.
Right.
And that's I wish somebody would come up and say, enough of this crap. Here's $40,000 or $30,000, whatever it costs. It probably doesn't cost that much, but whatever.
So
whatever it did.
This Thanksgiving, AAA.
Oh, it's down. Got to be down.
They said, well, here's what's really down.
Traffic.
Gas prices. Lowest in 12 Thanksgivings.
Let's see. The cheapest I've seen out there.
I got it right here.
What?
I'll tell you the most expensive and the cheapest.
In our area?
No, the cheapest
about our area.
The cheapest in our area is the big box warehouse store.
Well, everybody doesn't go there. Let's just say the ones that are out there is like $191.
I saw 187 at the Circle K on Silver Springs Boulevard, right next to our good friends at Dairy Queen out there. There was 187 out there.
Really?
Yep. You know what I'm talking about, right next to the Dairy Queen that we advertised on the radio.
Yeah.
So,
You hear that, Ron? He just said Dairy Queen. You
It's
hear that?
right
You hear that?
next
Pay
to Ron's
attention.
Dairy Queen.
You hear that, Ron? All right.
So the most expensive,
Or RL, as
the most
somebody's known?
expensive metro markets in the state.
Yeah.
West Palm Beach, Boca Raton,
Boca Raton.
$2.16 a gallon. Pensacola, $2.09 a gallon. And Panama City, $2.08 a gallon. The least expensive metro markets, Fort Myers, Cape Coral at $1.98. Jacksonville at $1.95. Punta Gorda, $1.98. Punta Gorda at $1.95. And Ocala at $1.93. So Ocala has of the metro markets. When you think about metro markets in Ocala, but Ocala's metro market is the cheapest gas in the state. These daily gas price averages can be found at gasprices.AAA.com. AAA expects a 10% decline in travel this Thanksgiving compared to last year. Of the 50.6 million Americans taking a road trip, more than 2.6 million will be Floridians. AAA urges those who decide to travel to do so safely. Wear a mask, bring cleaning supplies, and do your research before leaving to understand if there are any travel restrictions or closures along your route or at your destination. Travel closures are a big deal. Make sure you don't have any travel closures to deal with when you head out for Thanksgiving this time. We're going to take a short time out. When we come back, we're going to talk about I got top 10 side dishes for the Thanksgiving holidays. I want to talk about President Trump. He finally made an admission yesterday that was one that had to be made, in my opinion. We'll talk about all that next right here on 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source. Finally, shipping made easy. Just Ship is your answer to your shipping aggravation. They come pick up your package and ship it for you. Birthday gifts, eBay sales, or an online return. Just Ship can handle all of them for you. Act now and you can save 20% on an annual subscription, which will take you through the 2020 holiday months. Go to www.justship.net now and take the aggravation out of shipping.
Howdy folks, RL here for Dairy Queen again to tell you about what's hot and what's not. Dairy Queen has some of the best char-grilled chicken breasts on earth, as well as their chicken breast salad. And the burgers are exceptional, cooked on a real grill for the best flavor and less fat. And for dessert, blizzards are unequaled. Personally, banana split is my all-time favorite. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
AccuSleep offers a safe and effective medical option for those who suffer from sleep disorders of all kinds. AccuSleep makes restoring healthy sleep patterns possible. No medication, no surgery, just good sound sleep. Mend your sleep so you can stop counting sheep. Experience restorative sleep at AccuSleep, the acupuncture sleep clinic in Ocala by calling 352-615-5566.
Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first Wednesday of each month at 9:30 to Career Source, Citrus, Levy, Marion, and learn how they can help you.
Brick City Creative Group is your one-stop multimedia destination. With the experience our team has, not many can really tell a story like we do. Specializing in live broadcasting, promo reels, film, and social media. No matter the story, we've got you covered with some of the best professionals in the industry. Your story is our mission. Find us on the web at brickcitycreativegroup.com or on Facebook at Brick City Creatives.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
2 Men in a Truck.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named, the man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks. Got about 4.5 minutes before we have to go to a bottom of the hour break. Just enough time to get in some dumb crook news. Because of the holiday Thursday and Friday, I will not be in. So Dumb Crook Friday, we'll do a little dumb crook news today. Just one story. It's from Ocala, Florida. A 27-year-old Ocala man was arrested. He was he had an altercation on a Pine Avenue gas station with an Ocala Police Department officer. He was being questioned by the OPD officer about a trespass warning at the racetrack gas station located at 15 South Pine Avenue. When he got into an altercation with an officer, an off-duty officer saw the altercation, assisted in handcuffing Lake, but when Lake resisted further, he was put in wrap restraints. The officer who initially encountered Lake sustained an injury to his left hand, ring finger. Synthetic marijuana was found in Lake's sock at the Marion County Jail. But originally what got him in a lot of trouble was as he was being questioned, he pulled the officer to the ground and tried to pull the taser from the officer. The off-duty officer saw an altercation, assisted. According to online jail records, Lake was booked at 12:16 p.m. and was charged with attempting to deprive a law enforcement officer of a taser device, resisting arrest with violence, trespass after warning, possession of synthetic cannabinoid, and introduction of narcotics into the jail. So you were trespassed. The officer said, hey, you're not supposed to be here. And you get in a wrestling match where the officer tried to take his taser, and now you're going to be in jail a very long time. Way to go, you dumb crook. When I saw this dumb crook news, I mean, he was arrested after he tried to take a stun gun away from an Ocala Police Department officer. What kind of moron do you have to be to try to wrestle a stun gun away from a police officer? That's never going to end well for you. As it did not end well for Marlon Lake, who was charged with attempting to deprive a law enforcement officer of taser device, resisting arrest with violence, trespass after warning, possession of synthetic cannabinoid, and introduction of narcotics into the jail. That's way to go there, Sparky. Good job. You are so smart. I mean, sometimes I just don't know what goes through people's heads, that they think that this is a smart thing to do. I'm being questioned by the cop. What should I do now? Let me grab his taser. That's probably going to end well. Well, it didn't. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah, so Mr. Lake still in the Marion County Jail awaiting trial or waiting to face those charges. I mean, just how dumb are you? You try to wrestle a taser away from a cop. Luckily for the cop, there was an off-duty police officer that was right there that could help with the altercation. Because once you go to the grounds, you don't know where it might go. And if he'll grab your taser, he'll grab your weapon. He'll grab your gun as well. So thankfully, there was an off-duty officer there to assist, and they were able to wrap Mr. Lake up in restraints and get him properly secured and transported to the Gold Star Marion County Hilton in between 40 and 27, if you know what I'm talking about. We'll be back after this timeout, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Former White House advisor Dick Morris told Newsmax TV on Monday that Democratic presidential voter turnout was disproportionately larger than the population gains.
For example, in Phoenix, there were 48% more votes cast in 2020 than in 2012. Now, the population of Phoenix did rise by 14% in that period, but there were 48% more votes. In Atlanta, it grew by 9%, and there were 30% more votes. And in Detroit, where there was no population gain whatsoever, in fact, there was a little loss, somehow 50,000 more people voted, a 10% increase. And the only way that increase can be justified is by ballot stuffing.
The GSA has greenlit the transition process for President-elect Biden, while President Trump is disputing election tallies, claiming voter fraud. USA Radio News.
Now with orders to stay at home, public health concerns, the reality of illness due to pathogens, viruses. Your health is at an all-time high risk. That's why it's critical to take a proactive approach to boost your immune system. You can with new nano-colloidal silver from Americare, our patented process with tiny silver particles, 1/100th the size of a red blood cell, allows for maximum body absorption. Americare's nano-colloidal silver effectively disinfects your body internally, attacking pathogens and viruses while supercharging your immune system. Colloidal silver is antibacterial and antiviral. Simply put, it prohibits bacterial respiration, suffocating viral cells, preventing the virus from replicating. And now, due to public health concern, Americare is authorized to offer our lowest and best price ever, around $1 a day, but supplies are limited. Purchase nano-colloidal silver now at immunesupportnow.com. That's immunesupportnow.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Supplies are limited.
Hey folks, here's how you can get a Christmas gift for yourself at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Get famous Bob Wine's gift certificates and see how much they'll be appreciated by friends and family. Better yet, when you buy for others, you get gifts for yourself. Up to $75, even more, depending on how much you spend. Check this week's ad for super savings on poinsettias, Ocala's best, and for Christmas cactus, and for Bob Wine's famous living Christmas trees. They're at early season prices, but better selections are there right now, so hurry. You can browse Bob's quaint old-timey greenhouse with savings up to 20% on many decorative items that are perfect for gifting. Come enjoy this true holiday tradition in a 5-acre garden. Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala, away from the traffic. Open till 4 till 3 on Saturdays in the same Christmas blooming location since 1952.
Buying and selling? Then you know about OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
This is the time of year to count our blessings and to give thanks, and at Palm Garden, we're thankful for a lot.